Hey guys, this is Wendy from Wendy's Eating Show, and this was a requested video, and this is arroz con leche. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. Just look. I have a little tip on to get it to look like that, like the cinnamon on the top. So you just pour it like really light on it, and then you blow, and it spreads evenly on the top like that. Then that's so cute. And these are raisins. So this was a requested video, and I hope you love this. I totally forgot who requested this, but yes, I did read the comments. So here it is. And oh, let me show you what I use for this. So I used the regular milk, and then I used the lechera, and then the carnation evaporated milk, and then cinnamon and sugar, and then the rice. And the rice, we use the basmati rice. So let's go ahead and give this a try. You guys try it first. Oh my god, it's so delicious. I haven't had rice pudding in forever. And this is still warm. You can put it in the fridge to cool it down, or you could just eat it warm like this. So delicious. I want to show you guys a little story. I want to show you guys my little puppy I used to have. He already passed away. This was him. His name was, we called him Luckily, and we called him Guido. He was our first puppy. I think he was our first puppy ever. And it is so funny the way he came to our hands. So my mom used to have this friend who got the puppy first, but she told us that this couple had broken up, that they got married and they only lasted like 3 months, but in those 3 months they had bought a lot of things, and one of those things was a puppy, and that was Luckily. Okay, so Luckily was his name that the couple had put on him, and then we put Guido, so we called him both names. So the couple had bought in a lot of things, and they broke up like 3 months into their marriage, and nobody wanted to keep the puppy. They're like, I'm not gonna take him, you're gonna take him. The girl was like, no. The guy was like, I'm not gonna take him, like, because it was going to remind them of their like marriage. And so they gave it to, they were really young, they gave it to my mom's friend. Look how long this grain of rice. Oh my gosh, that is so long. That does not look like a regular rice. That's basmati rice for you. So so she called my mom because my mom's friend couldn't keep the dog. She was like, hey, I have this puppy. They just gave me but I can't have dogs here, so do you want him? My mom was like, okay, yeah, sure, we can have him. And we brought him home. He looked like a sheep. Every time he would get a bath and we combed his hair, he would get so puffy. He was a Chihuahua mixed with a poodle. So every time we bathe him and comb his hair, he would be so puffy, and then his legs were like really skinny, like a chihuahua's legs, and he was really white. He had a little bit of brownish on his spine and then a little bit brownish on his ears. And oh my gosh, his nose was like black, his eyes were like black, and his nose was always like shiny, and his little lips like, I'm not sure if you guys can, let me clean this thing a little bit. Look, well, maybe it was dark brown, but look at his lips, his nose, everything was like dark and like shiny, and he was like the cutest dog ever. Like I loved him so much. I took care of him like if he was a baby. I took him everywhere. When we would take him to the park, he would start running around, and everybody would start looking at him because he ran so fast, like literally like a bunny. People would say he looked like a bunny, the way he kind of run, because he kind of like ran kind of like galloping in a way. So he would get everybody's attention. He was like so fluffy and white and small, and he looks so funny running around. Also, when my mom would pick me up from school, she would park like around the block, and he would let him get off the car, and he would know in what classroom I was in, and he went inside my classroom, and I was like, oh my god, Kiro. I was so shocked when he found me. He was jumping everywhere. He was jumping on everybody because he was like so excited to see me and the environment like in my school. And everybody, I think everybody knew him, because I was like, everybody like turned around to see him. And plus, every time my mom would pick me up, he would be like smelling the air, like, you know how like dogs like smelling the air through the window, like they stick out their head and they do like this, they squinch, how do you say, they do their eyes like this, like because the sun hits their eyes, and they look like so cute when they do that. And I love that dog so much. When he passed away, I was sad, like I mean sad, like for 2 straight years. I would think of him every day. Like, he was our baby. And when my mom saw this, like, she had to buy it because it says Lucky, and it's like a sign that says lost dog, and it says 3 legs, blind in 1 eye, missing right ear, tail broken, recently castrated, answers to the name of Lucky. That was like so funny and hilarious. And my mom saw this, she was like, oh my god, that reminds me of Luckily. Luckily didn't have like all this, but my mom is so cute. She said, hang that up in your wall. And I was like, okay. But that was my puppy. He passed away when I was 16, so that was in 2009. I didn't have to do a finger count, so that was 7 years ago. Wow. Time flies by so quick. And it's funny because I would always think about like when he gets older, when I get older, he's gonna meet my kids, and then we were just gonna be like that, like he was gonna like play with my kids and stuff like that, but that never happened. So I want to go to comment of the day, and you guys can try this. It is like so delicious. So let me go to comment of the day, and so this one goes to Silky Sil 07. Says, you remind me so much of my cousin who lives 4 hours away and is super busy like myself. So watching your videos is so comforting. Keep up the great videos. That is so sweet. My baby's in the background, but that is so sweet. I'm so glad that you enjoy and that I remind you of your cousin. So hopefully we're like positive and jolly. So if you want to be comment of the day, all you have to do is comment down below and you could be next. So if you try this, send me a picture on Twitter or Snapchat if you want to. So share this video, like this video, subscribe to Wendy's Eating Show, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.